Local 10 News starts right now.
Good morning, South Florida. I'm Eric Yutzi. Here's a look at your top stories on this Tuesday. A woman jumps out of a moving car after bullets fly on I-95. Troopers say someone in a white SUV started shooting at people inside of a gray Infiniti along the southbound lanes right near Northwest 151st Street. The passenger who jumped out was taken to the hospital for road rash. The driver also did make it to Jackson North, but in another twist, detectives discovered that the Infiniti matched the description of a car linked to a robbery. Police were seen dusting that car for fingerprints. They have one person detained as they investigate. Police activity in Opa-locka. Witnesses say 2 people were shot. This happened last night in the area of Northwest 22nd Avenue and 139th Street by an apartment complex. The witness we spoke with says the 2 victims were taken to the hospital. We're still waiting to get an update from police on exactly what happened here.
I want to ask them if this was their family member. Would they like for somebody to have left the scene as well?
A woman was making an emotional plea for the drivers who hit and killed her sister, begging them to come forward. 46-year-old Yanitza Roques was struck while walking her dog last Thursday outside of the Country Lake condos on Northwest 67th Avenue and 169th Street in Northwest Miami-Dade. Surveillance video shows her being run over by a driver who was making a U-turn and then being hit by a second driver. Her dog went airborne and survived. Police are still working to get a description of both of those vehicles.
Listen to Local 10's podcast, The Florida Files, wherever you are, whenever you want. Just say, Alexa, play the Florida Files podcast.
Getting the latest episode of Florida Files. Here it is from TuneIn.
Previously on the Florida Files.
Or just ask Siri, I want to hear the latest Florida Files podcast.
Here's the newest episode of the Florida Files.
Get the Florida Files on Alexa, Google Home, or Apple devices just by saying play the Florida Files podcast. The Florida Files from the one and only Local 10.
An investigation underway after a truck driver was crushed to death on the job. Deputies say 71-year-old Sylvester Rollhawk was making a pickup at a warehouse in Pompano Beach on Monday when a stack of steel beams weighing more than 1,000 pounds fell on top of him. Broward Fire Rescue and technical teams spent hours on the scene working to lift those heavy beams one by one to recover his body. As breaking news happens, we'll keep you covered on air and online. Head to local10.com for more local news coverage and updates.